Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're reading You Cheat on Them by me. And by the way, this video will be kinda sad, and it features unhealthy behavior, so be careful. With that, let's get into it. Midoriya. When you opened the door to his dorm room to check up on him, you found him looking down, tears streaming down his cheeks. As he looked up at you, hurt written all over his face. Why, Ryan? Why? Wasn't I enough for you? Was I? Just tell me. Why would you do this? Was I just not good enough for you? He showed you a picture of you and Kachan, and you looked down, ashamed. Izu, it was just a one-time thing. I didn't do it again. I promise. Please give me another chance. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Izuku. And you had a feeling he wasn't going to agree. Not only did you cheat on him, but you cheated on him with his bully. Sure, he thought they were friends now, but after seeing this, and knowing that Kachan agreed to do this with you, while knowing about the two of you, it just hurt a lot. Too much to ignore. He shook his head. I'm sorry, Ryan. But I guess we're not meant to be, right? You and Kachan, though, you'll be good to each other. He whispered, then laughed, crying into his hands. And with him gone, any chances of the two of you making up were gone as well. Bakugo. You'd been acting weird for a while, and he knew something was up. Call it stalking or being careful. He was watching you and your every move for the past 3 days. He knew this wasn't right. It seemed so wrong to him, but he couldn't sit by himself and comfort himself, telling himself over and over that everything was alright, that everything was normal, and there wasn't anything wrong between the two of you. But he couldn't lie to himself for long. He had told himself that his brain was making things up, that he would never do this. But it seemed that he was right all along. Today, you weren't taking your route towards home like you told him, and instead, you were going to a strange motel. An hour afterwards, Todoroki had gone in, and he knew exactly what was happening. He watched where he was going and found where your room was before storming up and going to your room. 1 second he was in the corridor, and the other, he was holding Todoroki by the collar against the wall. Why him, huh? Is he better than me? Tell me, Ryan. You were frozen in place for a second, speechless. How did you come here? Were you stalking me? He narrowed his eyes. Stalking is bad, but cheating isn't that bad, right? I'll show you, Icy Hot, he said, and started punching him. Todoroki didn't try to dodge, taking it. You know, maybe it's because I'm better than you. Right, Bakugo? After all, you're too busy for a relationship, when all you're thinking of is yourself. I swear to God I'll... Katsuki, stop! You yelled, shoving him back, and glaring at him. You wanna break up with me? Do it. I don't need you anymore. I don't need a selfish partner. So you can go. I couldn't care less about that. There were way too many emotions written on his face. Anger, rage, jealousy, betrayal, and hurt, before he put back his mask of confidence, his eyes still broken, and said, "Fine then, and I don't need you to." Todoroki, he had known about it for a while, but he had no idea how to deal with that. How could he deal with the fact that the love of his life just cheated on him? He would cry, anxious, because he never knew what to do without you near him, without your affection and love. How could you do this to him? What did he do wrong? Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore, and the last trace of a relationship was a letter he left in your room. "I'm sorry, Ryan, but I can't take this anymore. I've known about you and Dinky for a while now. I've never wanted to face it, always telling myself that it wasn't true. But I can't. We're breaking up. Even if I love you, and can't even imagine living without you. But I have to do this, for the two of us. Goodbye, Ryan." Sero, he would also hide it for a while, wanting to analyze the situation. He had tried to ignore it, saying that it happens. You know, some couples have trouble, some couples even cheat. But he knew that in the long run, he wouldn't be able to live with this. He loved you too much to be able to live with the fact that you were cheating on him with someone else, that he wasn't good enough for you. So he had waited until his anger, his grief, and everything had melted away before confronting you. "Ryan, I want to talk to you about something." You smiled, sitting down next to him. "What is it? You seem upset." "Why? I just want to know. Why would you do this?" "I'm not mad, Ryan. But I want you to tell me. Is there something wrong with me?" You tilted your head, but you knew what he was talking about. It was written all over his face. You sighed, looking at the ground. "I'm sorry, Sero. I didn't want it to get to this point. And I'm sorry." You smiled apologetically, and he didn't know if you were mocking him or wanted him to fall in love all over again. Your smile was irresistible. He kept your face in his hands, his eyes sad and sorrowful as his lips touched yours. A soft kiss that didn't last for long. "You're so beautiful, you know that?" You looked down, not knowing what to say, but he smiled back, giving you a gentle hug. "It's alright. Just let me hold you one last time." You know that, and for a moment, he could pretend that everything was alright.